Alright, hello. So the plantains won the poll, and as it says, I'll teach you how to fry the plantains. There's green plantains, which is my favorite. I like to fry it with salt. It's very savory. And this is the fried plantains, the ripe plantains for frying. This one is very ripe, and this is like, yeah, near ripe. Anyways, before I start demonstrating how to fry the plantains, a customer came in the restaurant a couple of weeks ago and told me that they went to Tesco's and saw plantains, and it was actually the green ones that was there. These ones they saw at Tesco's. So anyways, they went back about a week later because they thought, okay, they're going to be ripe by now. They went to Tesco's and found out that the plantains were thrown out when asked for it because Tesco says they went off. They're turning this color. So shame on you, Tesco's. Who's your buyer for your plantain, huh? But anyways, green plantains, this is good. You can make porridge. My mom used to make me plantain porridge. It's really nice, and I love to fry these with salt. Very savory. I may fry one of these actually just to show you what it looks like. But anyways, let's get talking to frying your plantains. I'm gonna fry the super ripe one because the reason being, it's very ripe. It's gonna caramelize very quickly, and I have a treat for you because when I plate it up, it's gonna be served with ginger ice cream that I made earlier. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So first you're gonna do is cut your plantains like so. There's an art with peeling bananas, green bananas and plantains. So here we go. Get that down there. Then you gotta peel it. And then do that. So now I'm gonna try and make these a little bit thicker simply because it's very ripe. And I don't want it break away in the pot when I put it to fry. Thicker makes bigger chunks. So I'm gonna put it in the pot. There you go. Usually my oil will be a little bit hotter than that, but this is good too because it's very ripe. I don't want it frying too quickly. So as you can see, the edges of the plantains starting to caramelize. So usually fry it for a couple of minutes. The very ripe one, you have to be careful because you don't want your plantains to burn. But I'm gonna turn this one right here and see. Look at that beauty. Lovely. Let's see what we got here. See how quickly it started to caramelize? There you go. Let's turn this one too. So, and then it's just a matter of keep turning as needed, and you'll know when it's time to get the plantain out of the pot. Whilst that's doing that, let's cut up the green plantain. I'm gonna do one for you right here. So, there, and then again like so. Here we go. Then we're gonna peel it. As you can see, it's a different texture compared to the ripe plantain. This one we can grate and use to make the porridge or the fried plantains or plantain chips. Go to the store, sometimes you get plantain chips, and this is what I'm going to make today. I'm not the plantain chips, but I'm gonna cut these as thinly as possible. There you go. And I'm gonna fry these and sprinkle them with sugar. I'm also gonna chop these one here very thinly so I can make plantain chips as well. So it's up to you to become creative as to how you would like to do your plantains. You can make plantain fries as well. So for example, with one of these, let's take this one, I could just cut them thinly, and you can make plantain fries as well and just lightly salted it. Okay, now just leave it there for a moment and let's go back to the fried plantains. Look at that, beautiful. So I'm going to take these out. I got to be careful and keep it delicate. They're very delicate at the moment. As you can see, because it's so ripe, it will just easily fall apart. So you got to be really, really delicate and gentle with it. So the fried plantains, the ripe one is done. So this is the green ones. I'm gonna just add a little bit of salt to it. I like using the pink Himalayan salt because I think that's much better to use. So just sprinkle and rub some salt over it as desired. You know, this is before frying. So, and then when it's finished, you can add your desired amount of salt if you want. But here goes the green plantains. And I'm putting my little chips in there too, my plantain chips. And I've got my strips as well. So you can be as creative as you want to be when frying your plantains. Usually with the green plantains, I kind of smash it as well and then put the salt in it. But that's it here, doing its thing. So we fry these until they become crispy. It's just like frying chips really. So I have to do this and just try and turn the chips. Usually, basically, for this kind of plantains and the chips, you need a chip fryer or you know, deeper oil. But it's doing it anyways, as you can see. It's getting there. So this is green plantains. These are ready to come out. My plantain fries, plantain chips, and plantain fried plantain, the green one. All looking nice and golden brown there. So that is the plantain down, and I'm gonna try one of these, and I'm gonna use my soup cooler to cool it. Delicious. Num 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 num. That is fantastic. The salt, really, really nice. Amazing. Very good. Okay, now stay tuned because I've got the final demonstration presentation for you with the fried plantains and your ginger chocolate. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bite of that ginger ice cream. Ready? Heaven. Anyways, I have another surprise for you. For those of you who voted for the pumpkin punch, I actually went to the market and got some pumpkin. So stay tuned. I'll be making the pumpkin punch for you. Okay?